Greetings, Outlander. GetShiver here again, and today, we're doing a challenge run that'll have you seeing double. Everyone knows about Morrowind's expansions, Blood Moon and Tribunal, but not everyone knows that Bethesda also released numerous official plugins, like the one we're taking on today. We're off to Seyda-Neen, where it all began, to help Celes Gravius reclaim an ancient Akaviri artifact from an abandoned Imperial fort on an island southwest of Seyda-Neen. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about the challenge part of today's video. The island is closer to the mainland than it is to Vvardenfell, so when combined with Tamriel Rebuilt, things can get interesting. There is a patch to integrate the two, but in my game, for some reason, it actually duplicated most everything on the island. When working as intended, you'll face wave after wave of Skelemans as you fight your way into the heart of the fort and one of Morrowind's toughest enemies, an undead lich named Grurn. As you may have guessed, this means we'll be fighting twice the Skelemans and 2 different copies of the lich at once. On top of that, I'll be doing it on max difficulty, and without the companions the game so helpfully provides to assist you. Grurn is an absolute sponge cake, with 2,000 health and 3,300 magicka, and total resistance to common disease, frost, and poison, plus 50 points of shock resistance. He also has constant restore health and magicka for 10 points per second, and can deal 100 points of shock damage for 5 feet on target. He's a serious threat, and facing 2 of them at once is probably one of the most difficult fights I've taken on yet. But don't go putting any bets down. I have a few surprises in store that will significantly improve our odds of survival. We've been hard at work improving our loadout, and this seemed like the perfect test. I won't bore you with every little detail, but the highlights include total resistance to magicka, and 65% resistance to normal weapons, plus 17 points of health and 30 points of fatigue restored every second. It might sound like overkill, but trust me, we're going to want every advantage we can get for this fight. With that out of the way, let's get down to Seyda-Neen and start the quest, Siege at Firemoth Fort. Alright, and once we've made it down to Seyda-Neen, we just need to head down to the Census and Excise office, just right around here. The island itself, you can actually see just on the map there. It's just off to the west, off in the inland sea.
Yes.
Yes. Alright, so we go into Celes Gravius' office.
Your timing is excellent. I am looking for someone to lead a band of adventurers to Firemoth Fort. This Imperial fort offshore to the west was captured years ago by the undead horde of Grurn, who literally marched out of the ocean and overran the garrison there. The survivors were forced to leave behind the ward of Akavir, and I'm looking for someone to lead a group to retrieve it. Are you up for it?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, so the ward of Akavir, it's one of those Imperial Dragon Scale shields, but it does have a constant effect of Fortify Luck by 25 points. So definitely something you'll want to add to the collection. Now he does want you to bring it back to him, but since we're doing double, there will actually be 2. And we can get one for ourselves and give one to him. Oh, see, this is the first of our doublings here. There we go. So the gate was doubled. Our boat guy is doubled up. Let me see if he'll actually... I don't know. It looks like there may only be one of them, or their animations are in sync for once. Usually there are 2 of them. Oh, nope. There we go. Now you can see it. Isn't that weird? Slimdar, man, he's beside himself, literally. Or actually, I guess he's inside himself. We're gonna move on. That's getting weird. We are ready to sail to Firemoth Fort, which is a really weird way to say it, by the way. Why wouldn't they just say Fort Firemoth? All right. So these guys here are supposed to help you with the quest, but they'll only follow you if you talk to them. And, yeah, I'm just gonna leave them here. There's no need for them to get involved. They're just gonna get themselves killed. They might get in the way, I might kill them. But yeah, they can just hang out, protect the boat. And it is always a thunderstorm here. It will always be raining. There's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Just for the record, just so you can see, yes, we are on full difficulty. I've brought quite a few weapons with us. We're gonna lead off with Chrysamere. I've got Eltonbrand, but we're gonna save him for later on. We'll need him in the last room. All right, and right up here, you can just see through the rocks. There's our first group. Oh, yeah, they snuck up on me. All right, you guys. Thankfully, the skeletons, they only take like 1 hit each if you're swinging efficiently, and I mean, I can take on quite a few. Okay, come on, boneheads. Yeah, this is a really good way to power level your armor, so wear whatever kind of armor you want to level up when you come out here, because you're gonna get hit so many times. There's actually a good area later on to train unarmored as well. I'll point that out when we get there. Don't go unarmored against these guys. You might get killed, but it'll be a big room full of rats. So that won't be nearly as bad on you. You can almost kind of start to see my fatigue drop just a little bit. All right, let's quick save and head off to the next wave. We've got another undead wave right here. At least it's not a Dagoth wave. That would probably be more entertaining though. I don't know. I feel like it's, fun to go through and fight endless hordes of undead, right? I mean, that's what made Call of Duty so popular, right? If you get a lot of archers on you, they can kind of stun lock you because they'll hit you in quick succession. But if you run diagonally and jump around a lot, then you can avoid a good bit of their arrows. They're not really good at hitting a moving target. You don't get the cool slow time functionality to line up your shot. Even still, Marksman in Morrowind is pretty epic. If you want to play with the undead, this is a good place to do it. Not like in a necrophilia kind of way. That, just if you want to kill them. Again, we got a good wave coming over there. They can probably shoot me from here. All right, here we go. Oh god, they're giving me a drum roll. I'm the drum. At least my light armor's going up. And my heavy armor's going up too. I wore a little bit of both. I should have worn medium, considering that it's actually one of my skills. It just kind of happened. More heavy than anything. As a matter of fact, the only light pieces I'm wearing are artifacts. Everything else is heavy. Yeah, we have 105% magicka resistance. So the Lich can't hurt us. We have 65% weapon resist. So these guys can't really do very much to us. We also have 25% spell absorption and 20% reflect chance. So those roll before magic resist, of course. There we go. Come on, come on. There we are. We also have constant slow fall and water breathing, so we can't really take environmental damage unless we fall in lava. I wonder if you can resist lava damage if you have resist fire. That would be cool, right? It's probably not resistible, right? I mean, it would have to be though, right? Because fire atronachs don't get burned by lava, do they? Wouldn't that be weird if flame atronachs could get burned? Oh my god, it's a big pile of them. Come on, guys. Let's play. This is a lot of skeletons. They are quite spooky and quite scary and quite skeletons, obviously. Where is he at? There he is. You guys are totally boned. You see what I did there? Because they're skeletons. They're shooting at me. They're coming out blasting. All right. Well, we've made it to the bridge in front of the fort, and that is the vast majority of the skeletons. If you need a place to rest, these towers are totally valid. You can rest up in here. There is some basic Imperial crap. A good thing to do right here is to repair your weapons and your armor. All right, let's keep it going. We got to take out the handful of bone guys left over here in the courtyard, and then we can head into the fort and fight even more bone guys. Seriously, we maybe have seen 40% of the skeletons, if that. There are so many skeletons with everything being doubled. Seriously, if you're not stupid overpowered, I would not recommend anybody come to Firemoth Fort with this bug. I still don't know what causes it. I haven't really investigated it that hard. I assume because I have the plugin, and I have Tamriel rebuilt, and I have the patch that is supposed to fix it, but it just doubles up. It's probably something I did wrong. But yeah, I just figured it would be fun to try out. This place is, painful on a good day, but I wanted to make it ridiculous and just give it a shot. Oh, here we go. Last two outside. All right. Now, there is an underwater entrance if you come in from the other side of the island, if you come around the other way, but then you miss all the great skeleton fights, and you wouldn't want to do that, would you? Yeah, so if we come down this way and through these doors, that leads into the Great Hall, and even more skeletons, if you can believe it. At least they go down in one hit. It would be horribly inefficient if I had to hit them more than once. I probably should have done this with a mage character, right? We just come in and explode everyone. Make a massive AoE fire spell. Okay, and then we can go all the way to the back here, and we can get into the guard quarters, where there's even more skeletons. All right, and I think that's all of them. All right, now before you go running down the staircase there, over here on the wall is a hidden door, or two hidden doors, I guess, as the case may be. Everything is doubled, but if you come in here, there's some, basic ingredients, basic Imperial gear. Right over here, see? They've got some potions, and of course they are all doubled, so you can take 2 for everything you see. Or at least I can. You're not supposed to be able to, but mine is broken. It won't be like yours unless yours is broken too. All right, we can head down the stairs. Oh wait, that one is locked. For that key, we have to go upstairs. You can do that before you head into the Great Hall, or you can go down there and clear it out first, however you want to go about it. All we have to do is head up the stairs this time. Come down here, these stairs in the main room, up to the top. And we go to the upper chambers. Couple of rats, no skelemans. At this point, the rats are a bit of a welcome change, right? Okay. This skeleton right over here in the corner has a little key on him that opens up the Firemoth dungeon. All right, now we can head back downstairs. All right, back through the Great Hall, across to the guard quarters, and then through the guard quarters into the dungeon. And here is the place where you can train your unarmed or, get diseases, as will likely happen. So definitely bring your resist, or restore, or heal, cure, that's the word. Cure common disease. Okay, well that took out quite a few of them. I am definitely gonna have to audio balance that. Okay, we can take out the last few here. I say last few, but they're still coming out of the woodworks. Any more rats? Is that it? Okay. Okay, fine. There we go. Did I do all that without getting a common disease? I'd be very impressed. Okay, well that's all the rats. Over here, there is an entrance to the mine. The main entrance to the mine is right down there. But before we go there, this way actually opens up a secret side passage. And in here, we're gonna find a very interesting character, or I should say, pair of characters. Jahanir is a Khajiit Imperial Guardsman, and he's actually been stuck here for quite a while.
Thank you for finding me. The mushrooms have kept me alive for some time now. Lead the way, and I'll help any way I can.
He will come try to help and fight with us, but also if he comes with us, he's probably gonna die. So I'm gonna leave him and his twin sitting here and try to just get away and go back upstairs real quick. You do have to talk to him before going and doing the lich part, as I understand it. Otherwise, he won't follow you. But if he survives past the end of this quest, you can come back and pick him up, and he'll follow you from then on. Now, you can't actually talk to him, unfortunately, because he'll just have the same dialogue, and we don't want him to jump down there, so let's keep going. There's a bunch of ebony around in this mine, running all throughout, so if you need some money, want to try to lug it all out, I would recommend doing, like, mark and recall. Drop a mark here and use a divine intervention or something out. CV intervention or something. Go stockpile it somewhere and then get you a mark and recall out to your favorite ingredient vendor, and you can make a good bit of bank with that. All right, this is the lower cavern, so we're getting pretty close. As a matter of fact, this is the way that you would come in if you're coming in from outside. So just look for that tree on the western side of the fort, come underwater, and you can go in that door, and you can skip a lot of the skeletons, because just right down this path, you'll have a few skeletons. And I say you'll be able to skip a lot of skeletons. There's still going to be a lot of skeletons in the final room, and just a few more in here, but we are very nearly at the end of this. We are almost there, folks. Almost there. Just a few more skeletons, and then a lot more skeletons. I will say though, before we go in there, look at this room. Isn't this nice? With like the waterfalls and the alcoves. Even more ebony. I'm telling you, there is so much ebony. I think there's more ebony in here than there is in the rest of the base game. All right, and definitely save here, because through this door is where we'll find Grurn. Now, like I said, he's going to go out with his shock magic, and he actually restores 10 points of magic, 10 points of health per second. So trying to drain his magic is not going to work out. What we are going to do is I have made this sword. This is Lichbane, and it actually damages intelligence. So if I hit him, or I should say them, because there's two of them, a few times with this until he starts actually punching at me, then we should be okay on the shock damage. And then it's just a matter of wailing on him or them with Elton Brand. So let's go for it. All right, there they are. They're up top here. Oh god. See, that's what I'm saying. You don't want to get hit. Even me with all of my magic. Come on, get that intelligence down. That's the skill. Intelligence. Drain their intelligence. I think their intelligence is drained. Let's switch to Elton Brand and finish this off. Okay, the skeletons are kind of annoying me here. Alright, that'll hold the skeletons at least. Well, it'll hold them for a brief second at least. Alright, we just want to keep doing power attacks so we get maximum damage on him. And just take one at a time. Thankfully, I'm restoring enough health that they're not going to kill me. Alright, that's one. That's one. He's down. He's down. Alright, now we just got the other one. You're going down, Grurn. Oh, halfway. Halfway. We've got another level up. My long blade's almost maxed. Oh, is he dead? No, almost. Ah, come on. There we go. We got him. We got them both. We got them both, folks. All right. Let's get these shields. They're probably broken. Yeah, which actually is really good. If you want to do this and you're turn it in broken. Celis Gravius won't be able to equip it. And then you can actually pickpocket off of him. That's the only way to turn it in and get it, unless you want to actually kill him. His part of the quest is over once you have been given your papers and released. But, yeah, you know, you might just want to leave him alive. Unless you just want that really sweet Templar armor as well. That's always an option. Alright, and now, hopefully I can get my kitty's attention. There we go. What about your twin? Oh, are you alright? Careful there. I thought cats were good at that. Oh, see, your brother does a lot better. Alright, come on, you guys. You guys need to keep up. I don't want to have to be walking back the whole time. Oh, come on. Now, where's your brother now? Here he comes. Here, tell you what. This is what we're gonna do. Okay, now... I don't know if they share attributes because they are the same thing. Alright, now they can keep up with me. And I can run back. Sorry to console there, but I feel like it's just easier that way. I can run back at full speed. It's not like we're outrunning any enemies or anything. See, now we're still losing one. Where's your brother? There we are. Okay. Come on, boys. Keep up. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. I can't do that too loud. My actual cats might come over. Look at this big pile of bones. It's a literal heap. Come on. Come on, guys. All right. Now we just need to make our way back around the island here. All right. And we have made it back to the boat with everybody intact. Look at this. We've got all these guys that meant so much to the story. We've been on so many wonderful adventures and battles. We've all grown so close. But enough of that. Let's head back to Satanin. We are ready to sail back. And like I said, unfortunately, our kitties don't follow us. That's probably the second guy. I don't know. And you see, there's still two of them there. Oh my god, you guys. That is just bizarre. Anyway, let's go turn in one of these.
What is the situation with Firemoth Fort? It is imperative that you return the Ward of Akavir to me. We must avenge our humiliating defeat there. You have found it. After these many years, at last this ancient emblem of the Legion's honor is restored. Here is your reward of 3,000 gold, with my thanks, and your valor shall be noted in my dispatches to the Imperial City. Safe travels, my friend.
So our journal's been updated. We got 3,000 gold, and he got his Ward of Akavir, so I'm sure he's very happy, and I am very happy too, because not only does he get a nice luck shield, but I do as well. Our Ward of Akavir is right here. Fortify luck 25 points. It is worth 5,000 gold, only has a condition of 200, so it will break, as you saw fairly quickly there, but it is medium armor. And look at that. We're twins. Shield twins. All right, well, I'm going to say that that's a challenge successfully completed. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it and you learned a little bit something about Fort Firemoth and how you can go about that. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like and consider subscribing. And I will see you in the next one. Later.